Which nationality do you think is the worst in Dubai to date?
I think Nigerians.
Why Nigeria?
They are a bit rude.
They're rude.
They're not kind. Yeah.
They're not kind.
But the way they react is totally not amazing.
Have you dated one?
No.
And you wish to date?
That is a nightmare to me.
Jesus. Water, that man the boss. I'm using this opportunity to call on the federal government of Nigeria. There should be a new constitution.
Welcome back, guys, and thank you once again for tuning in to see what we have going on here for today. And for today's episode, it's definitely going to be titled Between Nigerian Women and Ghanaian Men in Relationship and Nigerian Women Cultured. Because on this episode, we've got this lady again that actually did said a lot about Ghanaian men in relationship with Nigerian women. And guys, hey God, a lot of things said here needed to be addressed and corrected. And so today, as usual, it's going to be interesting, juicy, and captivating, but most importantly, very educating. So we are here to learn why we make corrections, because we listen, we correct, we don't judge. We listen, we correct, and we don't judge. So let's take up this episode straight right into the point. Do not forget, please, to like, share, and stay subscribed. I will catch you in between.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to ask you that.
Yes, I'm here.
Why you guys, especially the ladies, they don't really respect men?
Okay.
When you are talking to maybe guys, they feel like we are all the same. Like they don't respect. Not. I've encountered so many of it. Why do you guys normally do that?
Give me a scenario of what you encountered. I'll answer your question generally, and I want to know your particular scenario. I mean, what really happened between you and a particular lady.
All right.
I want to know. Tell me.
Okay, so we are in a flat. I cook. After I finish, maybe I clean it, right? I clean it, and then when I finish everything, I just went back inside the room. So when this lady came, I think she was like, Mr. Ben, why did you do like this? Why did you cook any? You didn't clean the bed.
Did you clean it?
I cleaned it.
Okay. I get it.
Do you understand?
I get it.
So she was really shouting, and I was like, I cleaned everything. Before I went there, the burner and everything was messed up. I was like, are you okay? Why didn't you ask me first? Why didn't you ask me? Then immediately another guy also came out. Oh, I'm the one that cooked. Then she was begging me that, oh, I'm sorry. I was like,
she let her apologize.
I don't need the apology. You have to ask me first. That am I the one who did that? Do you understand? Before, if you have anything to do, you do.
But this can happen to anyone, not
No.
specifically
They are found of that. And that lady,
that scenario you said, anyone can be in that condition. And I love the fact that she apologized to you just after that incident. So give me a better scenario where she was rude or something. I want to know.
So many times she has
one
been,
more.
Just that maybe I don't want.
Is it the same lady?
Same lady, different
maybe she
people.
likes you. Okay, different.
Different ladies, like you understand. Not only here. I think 2 or 3 ladies, they only overreact to issues, and I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like these people, is it their lifestyle or what?
Okay, you feel like they overreact to disrespecting them, or they just sit down on their own and just overreact like they're mad.
Something that is not even needed. Something that is not
there is an issue, but you feel like it's not needed for that.
It's not needed for that reaction.
I get your point.
Hold up. For this one now that this lady is saying, about how Nigerian women are still arguing. Let's just play a clip of this Ghanaian lady who broke down in a nutshell, in bits, whom Ghanaians are as a people, their culture, and as well likened to that of Nigeria. I'm coming because it's about to be late.
If there is anything called spirits of correction, that spirit is resident in Ghana. Let me tell you why. So you guys know this Nigerian content creator that's always praising Ghana and saying all sort of good things about. I chanced on one of his videos that he was talking about how Ghanaians are blessed, especially Ghanaian men are blessed. And then I went to the comment section, and what I saw in the comment section will shock you. Let me share some of them with you. This one reads, "Bros, we all appreciate all the positive stuff you say about us. Anytime you feel something is going wrong, you can also tell us to work on it because you have gained that right. You are highly appreciated and may God bless you." This one also says, "If we do wrongs as Ghanaians, address us with same energy. The praise is too much." These are Ghanaians begging that some wrongs should be identified from Ghanaians. Like, they are literally begging that some negative things should be said about Ghanaians. Kakra. Hey! So this one goes like, AC, seriously, can you please tell us why you're so in love with Ghana? Please make me understand. I want, in fact, we want to know, why do you love us? And AC responds, if I start, you would beg me to stop. Then another Ghanaian comes to say, your unique perspective and intellectual insights are truly remarkable, demonstrating an extraordinary capacity for analysis and understanding. Your contributions are invaluable. Warm regards from Ghana. Now, whilst Ghanaians are begging for some negative stuff to just pop up about them, others are crying and accusing Ghanaians for jealousy. Like, why should Ghanaians be jealous of a country that has no good reputations? This is the spirit of correction at play. Like, Ghanaians are even begging AC to please correct them when they go wrong. Like, try and tell us if you're going wrong in any way, and we will be willing to apologize. Meanwhile, when you try to correct my country people, they will call it hate. They will tell you that you are jealous of them. Ghanaians will always win in every way possible. And it's evidential.
Which nationality do you think is the worst in Dubai to date?
I think Nigerians.
Why Nigeria?
They are a bit rude.
They're rude.
They're not kind. Yeah.
They're not kind.
But the way they react is totally not amazing.
Have you dated one?
No.
And you wish to date?
That is a nightmare to me.
Jesus. Water, Ghana and the boss. I'm using this opportunity to call on the federal government of Nigeria. There should be a new constitution.
Well, I will, like I always say in my content as well.
Okay.
If you follow me, do you follow me? And
Yes,
do
of
you
course.
watch my videos
Yes.
on TikTok?
On TikTok.
Okay. Like I always say, I'll be like, train up a child the way he will grow.
Okay.
And when the child grow, he will not depart from it. Okay. There are some people that didn't really get this home training from home. And they are
That's
now
what-
in a
when it comes
land
to
where,
Nigerians.
talking, right?
Okay.
They are now in a land where their mom is not there, their dad is not there, a lot of things are happening, they are frustrated, and they still really get that training from home and stuff like that. They can easily lose their temper, and things can go very bad. And the country is very depressing. Loneliness to join, and lack of job, lack of money, a lot of things. People find themselves almost crazy every day in this country. Men have a way of controlling themselves, but to women, it's not easy. They show it by any means. You understand? And women have different moods of the month or the week. You get it? They change, their body changes and their attitude changes. So I will even target to Egyptian women. Have you stayed in one flat with Egyptian women or some Arab, Egyptian or Moroccan women?
No, I don't think so.
It's not like you're going to term it like Nigerians are not respectful. Their women tend to anger or they try and stay with these Arabic girls, so you will see that you cannot stay for 2 days. If you even stay with a Nigerian girl for 1 month, try living with a Moroccan girl, you see that you cannot.
Same like
But
fine.
I'm not actually backing anyone up for having a bad character, but I always talk about it in my channel. Understand? Good character will take you far. Good character will solve problems for you that even government cannot solve.
Sure.
Like this one that we are talking about, Nigerian visa has been blocked for over 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Government is not intervening. The citizens as well cannot intervene for themselves because of some of the things that you are saying, that they're doing a lot of things and they're even posting it. If you do, why would you even post it?
Yeah,
You
sure.
get my point?
Yeah.
So this good character thing is the most important thing that everybody should have.
Should have.
Not Ghanaian or Nigerians and stuff like that. Everybody should have. And if you have a bad encounter with a lady, don't generalize it as if that country is like that. Generally, like that country, all their ladies is like that. No, it's not all of them that is like that. And probably, I will say sorry for anyone that you have met that have given you a bad behavior or stuff like that. I really apologize for that.
Alright.
I don't think any woman have any rights to disrespect a man
Yeah.
because God has placed men above women. So women should tend to respect and find a way to pair themselves to men.
Yeah.
Even if she found the kitchen dirty or something like that, if she doesn't want to clean it, she can as well mind her business. Nobody have made her a kitchen keeper. It's very simple.
Yeah,
She
it's
can
very-
just cook in her own side
Yeah,
and walk
then
away.
leave, yeah.
Yes. So there are a lot of things or ways to stay out of problems. And I always say that in my page. And I always encourage people to avoid problem, to pretend and try as much as they can to train themselves if they did not finish their home training at home. Because most of the girls that come to this country, some of them did not come directly to work. They were brought in by 1 or 2 persons. They were still young back home. Maybe they were 18 years, they were 19 years. Some of them didn't even finish their school and stuff. Someone brought them. And after they finished paying, they had stayed for another 10 years. Do you think they finished their training from home before they got here? Now you meet them that they are 30 years old, but they left home 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
So there are a lot of things that you as a mature man, you look at them and just ignore them because they lack the things that you cannot put in them.
Yeah.
And also as a man, you cannot be saying that because she spoke to you rudely, then you ginger, you start shouting, this, that, you almost beat her. You as a man, you should be able to decode fast and understand the kind of people to exchange words with and to walk away. So when she talked to you like that, you just overlook it and just go. I had an incident 2 years ago with a Cameroonian lady and a Nigerian guy. What happened was this guy put clothes in washing machine. You know normal bed space.
Yeah, bed space.
And this guy did not remove the clothes on time. So this Cameroonian lady, she went on asking everyone, who put clothes for machine? I want to wash my clothes now. For this kind of thing. Today my day off now. Nobody. She was complaining why this guy was inside. He put earpiece in his both ears, watching music or something. So he did not even know that his clothes is ready. He didn't know. Then I think she banged the door or something. Maybe someone told her that it was his, and then she banged the door and stuff. And she was very mad at him. She was, cursing him. And this guy was a Nigerian guy. But you know what he did? He just went, removed his clothes, dried the clothes. And when I came back, he was telling me, look at what happened. I went and meet the girl. I said, my sister, even though you should have removed the clothes and dropped it somewhere, it's not right for you to talk to a man like that. It's just simple. Me, I'm not being biased on nationality or something because even Cameroonian lady did it where I saw. And I did not take it like easy on her. I went and told her that you have to respect a man. A man is a man. So sorry about that. Now, I want to ask you about your relationship status. I heard that you are dating a Nigerian. Is it true?
Where did you head?
I heard. News fly everywhere.
News fly everywhere.
Yes, so I heard that. So I want to know.
Okay.
Are you dating a Nigerian?
Oh, I've once dated a Nigerian.
Okay, not presently now.
No.
Okay.
Now we are no more.
Now what happened? You cheated on her because you
Not
guys
that I cheated on her because it's the same thing that I'm telling you.
Okay.
Like so many issues, even unnecessary. Because like Ghanaians, we are one kind of people that most of the time we love to be silent. We love where there is peace, where there is silence, and all that. But maybe I did something wrong, and I should tell you that, oh, Lucy, I'm really sorry for my actions. It's okay, forgive me. No. I will not forgive. Oh, you need to do. You see that kind of, for me, it will never.
Okay, the reaction and the spray their wings.
Yes.
I guess that's why you guys prefer to go to Ugandan girls because those ones will be
for me,
small. You hurt me. You make me feel bad.
In this case, for me, I can never drag an issue with.
You slept with my friend. It hurts me. You slept with my friend.
You see that kind of.
I understand.
Are you mad? Why did you do like this?
But you slept with my friend. I'm supposed to be calm.
Okay, you're supposed to be calm. Even if you are angry or you overreacted. After the next minute, I'm sorry. Never.
I get it. I understand what you're saying.
We cannot. For how long are we going to drag it?
I understand what you say, but I would still tell you that most Ghanaians that marry Nigerians are envied by Ghanaians because these Nigerian women do take care of Ghanaian men. They know how to take care of them.
Come again. You said what? What did you say?
A lot of Ghanaian men that marry Ghanaian women.
A lot of Ghanaian men
that marry Nigerian women
are
envied by Ghanaian men because of how Nigerian women take care of Ghanaian men.
Never. How
they cook for them, teach them how to dress. You guys don't know fashion.
We guys don't know fashion.
Yes, it's Nigerian girls that teach your men how to dress, what to wear, how to even talk in public.
How to talk in public? Is that what you say?
Yes.
Really?
We Nigerian girls,
sometimes
Nigerian girl in your life. There's a way she boosts your pride. That's why she boosts your ego.
Okay.
That's why a Nigerian girl makes you feel like a king. You just start feeling yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's the way we put you there. We elevate you with our kind of style of living.
Really?
And a lot of Ghanaian girls envy Nigerian girls for this talent.
Never.
Like
never.
How?
If I should tell you never, the only thing that they will be talking about is maybe, this guy did this thing for this lady. Why are you not doing this? It's not envy.
No, they are so jealous.
It's not jealous. It's not jealous. But
they be like, if you are with a Nigerian girl, you treat us well, and if you are with a Ghanaian girl, you don't treat them well because they don't have style and class. Maybe
not that. If let me take it one by one. You mentioned fashion, right? I don't know how you take your fashion, but most of Ghanaian women and Ghanaian ladies, they love their guys to be gentle.
I mean, in fashion, like dressing, gentle, like wearing suit or what?
Not wearing suit, but they very simple. Not that you put this thing on your neck, this thing on. There are some guys in Ghana, they do. But that doesn't mean that they are ladies and they are women. They love to see that. I
always see fashion in Ghana, but not here in Dubai. A lot of the Ghanaian men I see in this country had nothing to write to.
I'm pretty sure a number of you people remember this guy. They call him Paramount, right? You remember a video I made about this guy when he stated emphatically that Ghanaians, something that he hates about Ghanaians is that they don't have the courage, they don't have the crave, they don't have the hard-working ability to make extra CDs. He even alleged Ghanaians of being lazy. And I was able to iron it out. I think that he had changed because sometimes ignorance makes us do a number of things. So we need knowledge every time in our life. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, sorry I'm being biblical, says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge can make you see a thing, a glorious thing that should be emulated. And you say, no, these people are too lazy. You will misconstrue modesty and integrity for laziness. then you will misconstrue criminality for hard work. So I'm pretty sure you know that video. Now, I'm happy this same guy, I want to throw this connection. I'm happy in this particular video, he stated that Nigeria is the most useless country ever. He included Nigerians as a matter of fact. And the reason is that Nigeria cannot even offer a progressive level of security. You know what pissed him off is the case of, is the case that happened in Benue State, where a number of people were unalived and were burnt alive. These are the things you hear happening in Nigeria. Do you understand? And then the presidents acted like nothing happened. I wouldn't even blame the president, because you see, there's something with consequences. What you people brood, when the consequences come, you won't even know what hit you. That is the truth. So he now stated that, like, on that note, a lot of things happen to Nigeria in Nigeria. A lot of things happen to Nigerians in Nigeria, and then they can't even boast of security. Meanwhile, 2 Ghanaians were kidnapped in Nigeria. Another 24 hours, the Ghanaian police went there, rescued them, and arrested those kidnappers in Nigeria. To tell you how proficient Ghanaians are. Now, is that what baffles me? No, because these are the things I'd already expected from Ghanaians. That's not what baffles me, because I know what Ghanaians are capable of doing. But now, what is my situation in making this content? I want to bring something that would bemuse you people and open your eyes to certain insights. I want to give you people insight using comparison of the statement made by this guy prior time and his present statement. Listen to this. So again, what is the relativity between the prior statement he made and this present statement? That is one thing a great number of Nigerians don't know. Now, let me explain it in a way you would understand. It is all to the nature of Ghanaians on which you insulted them of being lazy that had given rise to them creating a system where they have a presidency that can send a troop to recover 2 kidnapped women in Nigeria under 24 hours. They recovered these 2 kidnapped women that were kidnapped by Nigeria, 2 Ghanaian women that were kidnapped, whereas a lot of kidnaps would be happening in Nigeria by Nigerians. Meanwhile, such extraction cannot be done by the Nigerian police. Such recovery cannot be done by the Nigerian police. Such care cannot be exhibited by the authorities of Nigeria. Meanwhile, Ghanaian women, 2 Ghanaian women were kidnapped in Nigeria, not in Ghana, in Nigeria by Nigerians, and under 24 hours. The president was so concerning that he gave a command, and Ghanaian police strategically went and extracted these 2 women and arrested the people responsible for such. These things did not happen in Ghana. If it happened in Ghana, people would have said, oh, of course, it should be a thing. But it's just like 48 hours in Entebbe. That happened to the Idi Amin of Uganda. Yes, right? Idi Amin of Uganda. Considering what Israelites did to them, that's exactly what Ghana did to Nigeria. Under 24 hours, they ran an extraction process on 2 women that were kidnapped. My brother, what do you think gave rise to such? It is in their nature of not being money conscious. It is in their nature of not desperately craving for extra CDs that are giving rise to such level of humanity, to such level of humanitarian nature. Why do you think your politicians cannot do the same for Nigerians suffering in Nigeria? Why do you think? Because they are money conscious. And what do you expect from a person that is money conscious? See, you can't tell a person to be clean and then you can't see a person that does not dirty his clothing and expect his clothing to be dirty. I'm telling you. So that's exactly that's why Ghanaians are able to do this, because they're not money conscious.
Yes, unbelievable. At least this episode is answering for itself. See, this lady, first of all, at the end of the day, let's break it down. Is very manipulative, hypocritical, and very, very deceitful. You see here, I believe maybe somebody is trying to, give her a clue in and out. That's why she is never steady on the grind. She's neither here nor there. She is openly, obviously, a very, very wild, uncultured woman, right? Pretending right in front of the camera. If you see her, you see hypocrisy, you see pretense. But you beneath it, you will definitely see the wildness, the disrespect, the insult in her. And this is how vast majority, when I say vast, statistically, I can say 70% of Nigerian women are wired. Look at her saying it is Nigerian women married to Ghanaian men that teaches Ghanaian men how to communicate in public. You must be a joker, young lady. You must really, really be a joker. Initially, when she tried to apologize, I was thinking maybe she's coming to her right senses. But you see, towards the end of the day, you see how she just twisted the whole thing. Exposed the true color and identity of what I am talking about when it comes to Nigerian women. And when it comes to Nigerians as a people and as a character. You heard the other Ghanaian lady that said, Ghanaian as a people, they gravitate towards learning and taking corrections, taking responsibility and accountability for their actions and inactions. And that is how people with a very progressive mindset is supposed to be acting and behaving, especially in this present day and time. People who are civil, people who are civilized, that is how they're supposed to be acting. You see, bit by bit, when you look at all the points that are being touched in this episode of these two people between Ghana and Nigeria, what does it depict? It depicts the clear picture, character, and attitude of most Nigerians, or Nigerians as a people. And listening to what, the other person that was being asked, are you definitely going to date a Nigerian man? Did you see her reaction? That's a nightmare. You see, Nigerian men or Nigerians as men, as women, the more you look, the less you see. Exceptions to the very few out of the numbers, very few numbers that are different and uniquely different. When you see them, you will know. Because at the end of the day, make it make sense that when you see the way they interact with the opposite sex, with men, they are always bossy, just like this lady, control freaks, like people who cannot sit down and, take corrections and take adherent instructions from men. Like they feel and believe that men in general are their mates. But when you look at Ghanaian men and Ghanaian women in relationship, you see the connection because the foundation is well molded, well knitted. I'm not saying Ghanaians are saints or they are perfect, no. Of course, in every country, in every 12, there must be Judas. But vast majority, on the contrary, when it comes to Ghana men, Ghana women, or Ghanaians as a people, the difference is clear, just like the lady narrated. And you listen carefully to what Chimdi said, will tell you that Nigerians are a reflection of themselves, their parents, their leaders, in fact, their society, their culture, their tradition, especially on the negative. If you want to know Nigerians that are civil, well-cultured, majority of them, it's people that their parents, narrowly escaped that mentality that are in Nigeria. But the rest, you can find them in the diaspora, overseas, that were born, Nigerian, American, Nigerian, mixed race. I'm telling you, but pure typical Ghanaians, as a people, in their character and everything, they are totally different. They are totally different. Look at the scenario that was cited of how the Nigerian lady was bossing and commanding a man. Don't be shocked. This is how most of them behave. Don't we see them on this YouTube space? Like the last video I posted, how those of them that are into relationship with other country citizens, other country national, especially Ghanaians, how the whole thing ends. And you know what? They will still come back and blame Ghanaian men. Ghanaian men don't know how to take care of women because they are not well trained, home training. I tell you, most Nigerian kids, men, women, lack home training, lack proper, adequate upbringing. Like that lady was citing, if actually it came from her, because she's not even an example of what she's preaching. She's just do what I say, don't do what I do, because she's saying a different thing and her actions, her character is, reflecting and presenting a different thing. I can see very well. You see, I study human psychology. I understand people, the way they act, the way they behave. If you're a criminal or you have criminal tendency in you, once I just interact with you, few minutes, I have come to understand whom you are. I'm telling you, some people call it instinct, but that's the way I operate. So that's why it's easy for me to sit down, discuss with people, listen to people, and get in summary what it is all about. So it's like more or less a gift and a blessing. So in summary of everything we are saying here, I need Nigerians to understand that when you talk about civil people, civil mind, it is Ghanaians for you. I would always tell people in my conversation that Ghanaians are like the dark race of the civilized races, the civilized races in other Western European, British countries. Because listen, we are all colonized, or we were all colonized by the British. But at the end of the day, see the way Nigerians are behaving and look at the way Ghanaians behave. What does it tell you? The attitude, the upbringing of Ghanaians is quite different, and they learned from their masters and learned very well. But Nigerians, instead of learning, they went and they retrogressed and reversed everything, from forward to backward. Like it's a reverse psychology as we speak for most Nigerians. So let's leave it at that, because like my commenters, my viewers, each and every one of you will always say, how are Nigerians raised? Do they have upbringing? This sums it up. Majority of them don't even have any foundation, because tell me, if they are well trained, why will they 10, 15, 20, underage be trafficked? Where are their parents? Where are their guardians to all these countries doing olosho, criminals? Small boy today is into fraud. What does it tell you? Because their parents encourage such character, attitude, and behavior. Right? So the character behavior of every Nigerian is a reflection of their foundation, their family, their upbringing, point blank and period. So this is where I'm going to draw the line. What do you think about this whole episode put together here? You know, when we come here to learn, get informed, get educated, and as well entertained, right? Anyways, this is this and this is that. Thank you if you stayed and watched through to this point. You are the real gem, the real MVP. I truly appreciate. And if you find this space quite interesting, don't make it your last. Hit on the subscription button, like this video, share, and stay subscribed. And I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.